Hi Year 2, it's Miss Mole here with your art for today. Now this week's art is a little bit different because as you notice at the top it says that it's for week 4 and week 5. So that's for today and for next week because it's not a short activity. So don't try and rush it all in one day. You've got plenty of time to get this done. So next week you'll just be carrying on and finishing off. So today we are learning to create Tinga Tinga inspired tiles. So today, what am I looking for? What's in my wolf? I can use African inspired patterns to create tiles. I can use Tinga Tinga inspired designs to create tiles. And I can use different techniques to create a set of tiles. So think back to all of the African patterns that you have been creating. And I know that you've been doing this over the last few weeks. And also think back to the Tinga Tinga animals that you created earlier on this half term. And I've seen some beautiful examples sent in from Vienna class on our class email. And I've also seen some lovely examples in school as well. So your task today is to create a set of tiles inspired by African patterns and Tinga Tinga. So you could use any technique you like. You could use printing if you think back to what you did last week with using different ways to print patterns on a piece of paper. You could use pencils, you could felt tips, you could use crayons. And at the bottom I've said you could even use the printing objects that you used from last week to create your pattern. Now, you don't have to just use one technique, you could use a whole range. You could do one using pencil, another tile using paint, another tile using felt tips. It's all down to what you have got available to you. So I've got an example here where I've created 6 square tiles. I've created 3 of them are using my pattern design. So you could repeat your pattern 3 times on a tile. On 3 tiles, and then I've chosen 3 different Tinga Tinga animals for my other tiles. So as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of time to create a set of 6 tiles, which is why we've set this as a 2-week challenge. So remember the Tinga Tinga art, which was created in Tanzania. It involves using lots of spots in the patterns, bright colours, quite often a busy background or a very, very bright background. The animals don't necessarily have the right colours on them. They could have some other colours added in as well. And again, it's up to you. You could do 3 different animals. You could do 3 of the same animals. So it's more of a repeating pattern. It's up to you. It's all about letting your creativity out these next 2 lessons. So let's just have one last look at our wolf. I can use African inspired patterns to create tile designs. So that would be these 3 here. And I can use Tinga Tinga inspired designs to create my tiles. So I've got 3 Tinga Tinga inspired animals here. And, oh, wrong way, Miss Mole. And the final one is I can use different techniques to create the tiles. So maybe you could use paint for your printed tiles, maybe do a crayon animal, a felt tip animal and a pencil animal. But again, don't worry if you don't have all of those things at home. It will look just as beautiful if you just use coloured pencils. It will just take a little bit longer to colour in. Mrs. Halligan and I are really looking forward to seeing your beautiful sets of tiles. We love having the photos sent in. So good luck and have lots of fun, Year 2.